Hey guys, in today's video I'm talking about the battery of your iPhone. I'm going to share with you guys some pretty cool tricks and tips that are going to help you get the best out of your device and also show you how performance is impacted directly through the battery. If your battery is at least 80% or above, you're at peak performance. So it means your device should be at peak performance, and you should also get the best battery life out of your device because your battery should be healthy. Now with iOS 12, and that's what sparked this video, Apple is rumored to be bringing a feature that helps us determine how many times we unlock our iPhones, how long we use our iPhones on the home screen and each application. So I wanted to show you some of these features that are actually built into iOS 11 to do just that, and hopes to help you improve the battery of your device. So first we're going to go into privacy sections and location services. This is a really important one because here, let's say for example, each application has their own location services settings right here. So if I go to, let's say, the weather application right here, and I tap into here and I always choose the always option, this is going to constantly be tracking my location in order to give me the weather. That's going to be constantly draining the battery. So that's very important to always have it while using the application. And if you don't want to track, of course you go to never. But I use the weather app right here while using. So if I go into the weather and I close it, you'll see that this little triangle will turn into a purplish color. That means your location is being tracked by that application, and you also get it here on the top left on your device as well, or on the top right depending on your device. So if you want to get rid of any application that's tracking your locations, just simply quit it from the app switcher, and eventually you'll see that location services will no longer be tracking you. And going over the list of applications here and taking a look and see which application is constantly tracking your location, it's a total plus in order to improve battery. So if we go here to system services, we also have a few tabs that I usually turn off, like the compass. I don't need that location services for compass. Location-based data, location-based suggestions, I don't use those things. Also Wi-Fi network location tracking, I turn that off as well. Suggested locations here, significant locations, excuse me, it's where you find everywhere you go. Your iPhone is constantly tracking you, so you may want to turn that off as well. Now we talked about those settings before in the past, and other minor settings that you can adjust, like the app background refresh here. So if we go to background app refresh, I always have this set to off because I only refresh my apps when I launch the apps. I don't want them constantly doing that in the background. It drains the battery. But other tips is, of course, turning off Bluetooth when you don't use Bluetooth, etc. You know all those tips. But I wanted to go over a very specific option within iOS that I think a lot of people overlook most of the time. So right here we have a battery usage breakdown of iOS, and we also have at the bottom, since last charge, we can see how long we've been using our iPhones, okay? So this will determine how long we use our iPhone based on a day-to-day basis or 24 or 7 days basis. So what you want to do is, a lot of people don't know you can tap on this little clock here and check it out. Right now it says YouTube 19%, Instagram 17%. Well, yeah, that's sort of informative, but not precise. If we tap on the clock, boom, 1.2 hours of on-screen time and 2 minutes running in the background. Same thing pretty much for Instagram. Safari 43 minutes. Pretty much a breakdown on how I've been using my iPhone, each application. Even home screen is broken down in this particular section here. If we take a look at home screen, it gives us right there 1.4 hours just pretty much being around the home screen of my iPhone, staring at it, maybe changing some application, looking for some bugs, just being on the home screen. That has taken up 10%. So we have a breakdown when we hit this little clock here that allows us to determine how long we've been using our iPhones on each application. I think this is an option that a lot of people really overlook, or some people may not even know that you can tap on that clock there and see specific times on which you've been using your applications, and also home screen on your iPhone. So you also have suggested enabling and disabling battery life features right here. So you have the battery life suggestions. You see right there it says auto brightness and enable it. It's asking me to do that to improve the battery life. This is under the batteries tabs, by the way, so in case you didn't know, that's right there under batteries tab. So it's going to give me suggestions, things to improve the battery of my device. I hardly ever have the auto brightness enabled because I just like to manage my brightness on my own. I don't think the iPhone does a pretty good job doing that. But anyway, these are some of the tips and things that I wanted to share with you guys, because iOS 12 is rumored to be bringing some awesome analytics tools to help us improve the battery performance and also the performance of the device, and also try to keep people from not using their phones as much as well. So a lot coming, but I know iOS 12 beta 1 should be out on June 4th, but the official launch should be sometime in September. So these tips hopefully will help you to then get the best performance out of your iPhone. If you want the wallpaper, links in the description. I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy your long weekend. Happy Memorial Day, and I'll see you really soon. Peace.